Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. Here with my father,
Kevin.
This was a band that we were introduced to in 2022 with the hype of their record.
Yes.
A lot of people asking. We checked it out. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it more than you did, because you don't go back to it really, right?
I haven't gone back. No.
Yeah, I still go back to it. So I enjoyed it a lot more than you.
Mm-hmm.
But you enjoyed the
musicality.
The musicality of it. You just weren't crazy about the vocals.
Yeah, the lyrics and stuff.
They had an album before that. They dropped Ants from up there, or from up here.
Up here, yeah.
Well, from up there for us, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're here. We're from there.
Yeah. Where are they from?
It's two different perspectives.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They're not Australian, right? Because it'd be the
No, from down there.
ants from down there.
Yeah, from down under.
And ants down there is not
something
you
want.
don't want that. No, you don't want crabs, ants, nothing.
No, and especially not family members.
Yeah.
They released their second studio album, and then the lead singer of the band, he left for, I think, mental health reasons.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they came out with a live record from Bush Hall. I was quite impressed. We both listened to it just on our own time.
Yep.
Wasn't something we did a reaction to. And then they announced a new album, and they teased with the single Besties. I was blown away by Besties. It's up as like one of my favorites of the year. Remember?
Really?
Yeah. Remember how last year, like, fucking out of nowhere, Yeet took one of my favorite songs of the year.
Yeah.
This is like, it's happening again, but with this time with Black Country New Road. They've like Besties is like, it's up there. I just love it. Bestie girls. It's like it's just infectious. Track number 1, Besties.
Very Baroque. Love that follow, eh?
Yeah.
Do you wanna play forever? How long can I play? I know what's expected of me. Besties night and day. Remember when I said he shouldn't treat you that way? And are you sure? And what about
See, I like the structure in this song, right?
Don't answer that.
She reminds me of one of my favorite singers is Lenka. Just the way she flows this track. Just from this track alone, this feels a little bit on the side of uplifting, you know that?
Yeah. Would you say more mature too?
I don't know, just more uplifting. I feel happier.
Yeah, I gotta say that starting off with Chaos Space Marine, it's it is like not dark, but it definitely isn't uplifting.
Like this, yeah. I'm curious to see if they carry on, like you said. Great. That was fucking great. Great starter. Great vocals. Very uplifting. Like I said, very reminiscent for me of Lenka. I'm a huge Lenka fan. I grew up on Lenka. I love her so much. Kudos to Lenka.
Vocally, not really instrumentally.
And not instrumentally.
Yeah.
No, not at all. No. Lenka plays keyboard, but she does have a trumpet player, and she has a saxophone player, and she does have that kind of thing. If you never checked out Lenka, check out some Lenka. Vocals were fantastic, on point, well mixed.
Yes, yeah, the mixing was great, instrumentation was great.
Yeah.
It's just a really fun song. I've listened to it a lot of times, and it was kind of a surprise for me because I didn't know that I kind of had a little inkling that they were going to come back with after they did the live at Bush Hall.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they were going to come back with a bang like that. So I'm hoping the rest of the record kind of,
goes
that way. Yeah, because that's the only song I know.
This is a surprise for you now. Now we're going in fresh.
Yes, right? We got 10 tracks of uncharted territory for me.
Okay.
Track number 2, The Big Spin.
I like that they've kept the swingy Swingy, yeah. It's strange musicality. That's really cool. Hear that?
That was nice.
A little wood block. This reminds me so much of Mom right now because I'm telling her to plant the beats.
Oh yeah.
I said it's gonna be too late.
We won't worry, it will grow.
I like that song.
I really enjoyed that. Okay, are we
really
talking
good.
about full gardening here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming
Yeah,
the
yeah,
big
yeah.
spin means 1 year around.
Yeah, around the sun. Yeah. And plants growing, right?
Yeah. I like that song.
That was sweet.
That was very cute.
That was and perfect right now. You know that? I've got a whole bunch of beets I got to put in the
Yeah,
ground.
you are gardening. You've been
Gardening. I
you've
built a rock garden.
been- I mean, look what you're wearing. You got like full. You look like a farmer right now. Yeah, I look like I just picked you up off a farm to do a reaction, and then I got to send you back. Track number 3, Socks.
Little tiny box, and all the world would laugh and loose their socks.
They got great tom sounds.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, their drummer is killer. I remember on the last record he was
All
doing
over,
some
yeah.
mental stuff.
I hope we get to hear some of that.
But if the world could consume all the things that you knew, we'd be living the life a contender for a wife, we'd be having love.
Yeah, we got it. We got it now.
There'll be a
Oh.
who's seen a free most in the shade
I love how the song is built.
Yeah.
Its way here.
In dark, there comes the light.
I feel like I gotta
And we
whisper
must
through this
strive
one.
Yeah, I know.
with all our
I feel like
might.
we're at an opera or a play
Yes,
or something.
exactly.
Alive, they pass
I don't even know how they start to construct a song like this.
Yeah, I don't know how you remember when you're playing it live.
Well, one thing I have read, they're like really crazy school musicians.
yeah.
Right?
Now I know now that, yeah, well, that's what the demons say. I never liked those guys anyway.
The way they construct songs is crazy to me. Like that's like I would,
Yeah, you can tell that they know what they're doing and they've been doing it for a while.
and they're reading sheet music and they know
Yeah.
exactly what's going on. They're flipping pages. They
I
know
don't
what's
know,
happening.
Like, I don't know how you remember that without all that training and practice and stuff.
Yeah, some people do by feel and just and then have it. It's just
Yeah.
it's in their body. But great. This one was led by Tyler. What a voice!
It's similar to previous Black Country records, but just that not knowing where the fuck you're going.
Yes.
You're just sitting there. You're just enjoying the ride, especially on a first listen. You're like, I don't know
Where we're going?
how. I've got the lyrics to my side. You've got them on your phone there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this doesn't look like it's gonna fit in there.
It's gonna
or,
go-
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how it's gonna work. I really like the how sparse the drums were because they felt very like I don't know rewarding when they came in. 'Cause
Yes.
they were here for a moment and then they were gone.
Yeah.
But when they came in, it was at the right time and it really pushed that momentum forward of the vocals. Like
Yeah.
really, especially with the double hats.
Yeah, that was strange, eh?
Yeah,
it was
an
so
interesting
cool.
choice, but it really elevated the vocals
And it only came for like that little bit.
yeah, just a small part.
Yeah. And then they went at the end there, and he went onto the ride cymbal. It felt like he changed time signatures.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
We went in, but that's like crazy, really cool musicianship, and that's what I aspire to be. But in my 80s and 90s when I
Ideally,
Yeah,
by 100.
by 100.
Track number 4, Salem Sisters. This gives me like a Supertramp feel right off the bat.
Yeah.
Silent days are balanced. Laughter from below, a stranger's me. I believe to the song that I wrote.
Like that. There we go.
of the Pharaoh on a boat.
I can understand how it's super exciting for a band, though,
To do this, yeah.
because you're always changing, right? Yeah, see? I like they went straight up with it. It felt like it needed that.
I really felt like I was at a barbecue there.
Eating well barbecued quail thighs. I like that.
That was a fun song.
I like that. You know, I have to say, I'm going to go all the way back to my distaste for Rush, okay? And I'm going to put this out there. I always had a distaste for Rush. I really didn't like prog rock. I wasn't into it. It just, I don't know, it felt weird. I've been listening to Rush lately, and I'm just fucking digging it. And how much I just dug that right there. They'd be in a different time signature, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be right off and whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then and that's how we
Switching all over,
That's
yeah.
how we just went there. When we hit that fucking part on 4/4 time, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I kind of like,
Yeah.
I was the same, you know, I wasn't into bands like Rush or like Tool,
Yeah.
that had really long songs with like a whole bunch of changes and different time
Yeah.
signatures, but I've grown to kind of like them. You know, it's not like my main, you know, music taste. Like I do listen to other stuff, but I don't distaste it, and I enjoy listening to, you know, a Rush record or a, you know, Tool record or whoever. Track number 5. It's not one horse. It's 2 horses.
Oh, yeah.
Even better.
Even better.
I should have asked you that. What's better than one horse?
2 horses.
There you go. Track number 5, 2 horses.
Nice chording.
I travel alone, searching in the mist for what I know exists for me. I know she will.
They're all great singers.
She was there before
Yeah.
the rain, before these tunes, before they made the pyramid. Across from where I sat, a man gazed at me. He looked just like James Dean on the silver screen. Our eyes did meet.
A couple of those could have been a Lana Del Rey line.
Yeah.
Have I found
Definitely the James Dean.
Yeah.
land to lean on? Will you help me? And my horse is on my way.
Where are we going?
Yeah. Nice. Harmonies. Now they cut them off.
I can see my destination on the line. Can never trust a man who's drinking whiskey at the bar alone.
Never know.
But his arms around your waist and your hair is blowing in the wind, and it felt alright.
I'm grooving to this.
It's a cool story, eh?
Yeah. But musically, it's
Yeah, I know.
incredible.
But we're moving. We're going out. Does that look like I'm riding a
Bouncing on
horse?
some cock. Is that the song's getting you horny?
I watched him kill my horses.
I didn't know 2 horses were gonna die.
That's, yeah, rest in peace.
No.
You know,
Wow.
that might be my second favorite song after Besties, I think.
That was a tale and a half.
Yeah, I love that song. Just instrumentally, vocally, storytelling wise. There's not one element I didn't like.
Is there something you can learn from this?
Is there?
Yes, one thing. One thing. Remember that.
You don't trust.
Never
the
trust a
guy
man who's drinking whiskey at a bar alone.
Alone. If he's with his buddies, it's okay.
Yeah, but just alone, yeah, because he'll mess you over and he'll kill your horses. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't have any horses, but
That's right. Yeah. What a voice. Hey, that was fucking sweet.
yeah. No, I'm loving this record so far.
I know,
I might I'm not. I'll wait until we get a few more songs.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
before
okay.
I say what I was about to say. But
Okay.
track number 6, Mary.
And I have to say, the acoustics are recorded impeccably on this.
Beautiful.
Listen to that.
And the mix of it.
It's great.
Ring at 6, the day begins. She stumbles down the stairway. Porridge on, I won't be long to Dad sat in his chair. Her train approaches.
It's all the three there, right?
Yeah.
Will they notice? Start the week alone.
Whoa, fucking great harmonies. Wow. Ooh.
Made the fool, that's life at school. What a way to treat your friend.
Fuck. I gotta tell you, man. My heart's filling with harmony right now. So jealous of people who can do this.
It makes you want to jump in and sing.
Oh, big time, man. Woo! Fuck. Kudos, man. That was a really, really cool track, man. I was lost and didn't even really listen to the lyrics, to be honest with you, because I was so enamored by the harmonies. Tyler explained that the song's current lyrics were taken from diary entries, and that in the future she will change the lyric of the song depending on the location that the song is played in.
Interesting. I like that. That's really cool.
But which is, think of that, how fucking hard that is.
Yeah.
Because you're going to change lyrics, you
Depending on where you are.
and you're going to change the tone of the harmonies because
Yeah.
the word might sound different, right?
And you definitely, does she inform the other two?
Yes, you have to. Yes, we're playing somewhere else, and then the lyrics, her train approaches, and then she changes it to like, there's a Chili's over there.
Yeah.
Right? There's a Chili's over there.
Yeah, there's somewhere in the States.
It completely changes the song. How you make yourself sound so much better and bigger is those harmonies.
Yes.
Everly Brothers, if you ever get a chance, check out the Everly Brothers, one of my mom's favorites. And Bye Bye Love, that whole thing. And another thing, too, is like, there's another level of escalation with harmonies, I believe, is that when it's in the family. I don't know if there's like, you know.
The Jacksons.
Yeah, there we go again. Like, we could keep going. Like
Elvis and his twin.
Oh no.
You didn't know about his twin?
Yeah, he died like at
Young age, but
Yeah,
they had a few songs together.
No, they did. They did not.
His name was Ulvis.
No,
Elvis and Ulvis.
it wasn't. Let's move on. Somebody had one yesterday. I forget who it was. Very important. And shout out. Shout out to somebody else I know who had a
twin?
No, birthday.
Oh, happy track 7. Happy birthday.
Yes, there's somebody who, if probably not watching, but they turned 92. Really good friend. So happy birthday to
Oh, that was a couple days ago.
days ago, yeah. I know how this one's gonna go already. Happy birthday.
Yeah, we can skip it.
Child, the world don't owe you a thing. Who bought you that ring? There's nobody.
Did we get this much electric guitar and acoustic?
No, not as much acoustic.
Okay, yeah. In ants, right?
Yeah.
For money can't breathe. He's almost How do you make it down the street? City burns like a fire beneath your feet.
Nice.
That's got to feel so satisfying.
I know.
Going to that and then just...
Yeah.
The world's not tearing apart. Do you see beneath the canopy from your top floor?
So far, it's been without the 2-horse death, it's been a really uplifting album. Yeah.
The lady introduced to me by my best friend.
There is so many little elements I like about this. I might just have to eat my ass, okay?
go for it, man.
And-
Whatever you're into.
And go back and listen to Ants from Up Here again, and then, because now that I listened to this, okay, I want to
I
go
feel
back.
like you've grown a little bit.
I think I've grown a little bit. I'll be the first to admit it, and I'm going to go back and listen to this again. I find right at this point, these lyrics are a little bit more easily accessible for me. I thought a great line there was about happy day of birth, no matter where on earth your feet have taken you today. I thought it was such a great line.
It is, yeah. Like I said, I still like Ants. Like I know you didn't return to it, but I still go back to it. Like there's certain songs that I go back to quite often. Track number 8, For the Cold Country. We're talking about us.
I see snow. I see Christmas. You and I walking with 2 cold beers in the snow. Right now. Looking with the dog. You know what this just gave me? I realized a little bit why I'm enjoying this so much. It reminds me of some of the chordings on Sting's solo projects.
Oh, yeah.
And I love his solo work.
Can I make a cup of coffee? Can I sit down next to you? I might not speak for a while, but just to be here with you. Memories make calories just there.
A lot of relationships in these.
Yeah.
That felt like they just hit a new part in the relationship.
Yeah.
Eh? It opened up. I'd never remember those shots. He got to unload there for a bit, eh? The drummer?
Yeah. They let him loose.
Yeah.
Let him go crazy. I was about to say, like when the song started, I was going to say, this is an odd choice for a single because, you know, it was mixed a little differently and it was starting off slow. But as it started to build and once you got to the part where she was like, you know, can I share coffee with you and stuff?
Yeah.
That's when it really picked up and then it felt like a Black Country New Road song.
Yeah.
So like the familiarity came back and then, yeah, it just kind of expanded from there.
Yeah.
But the first, you know, minute and a half,
You
2
were thinking,
minutes,
was that?
I was enjoying it, but I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, that's a bold choice for like the first single. If the whole song's going to be like that, it wasn't. You know, I think they did a good job with choosing the singles. Happy Birthday was great. That song was great. If I was like an A&R,
Yeah.
that's the person who
Yeah,
chooses
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I would have went with those with Besties, Big Spin, and 2 Horses so far. Those are like my
Yeah.
top-notch songs. Track number 9, Nancy Tries to Take the Night. Great acoustics again.
Oof.
Yeah.
Both of them going. That's such a hard thing to do, eh?
2 people playing at the same time.
No, not just that, but to record acoustic content because you don't have dirt or reverb or
Yeah, you're just...
it's got to be clear. You got to do it right.
Yeah.
You'd hear the mistakes, you know. Fuck,
There's a time and a place, and the place it is now. Take the smile off your face while you dress like a cow and you're frolicking round. For the light of the day tries to keep you afloat while there's pain in your stomach and there's pain in your throat. Do you want it?
Whoa. I didn't see that coming.
Yes. Oh, hope he comes back. You know that?
But the word
Oh.
was dead.
The drummer?
Yeah. Here.
I did not want
He's just got such a great sounding drum kit right here. You're more familiar with amps. Does this still give you the amps feel?
Not as much.
Not as much?
It's definitely very different.
Smile on your face, but it's covered in you. Now you're kissed her up, so off the odd to me. You've left to a fake no one believed. She's gone. I know.
Yeah.
What?
I come to my but yeah.
Is it, you do not speak English?
I know my throat's hurting. Probably not one of my favorites off the track, off the album so far. I liked her vocals. I really liked the guitar. I like when the drums came in. That one I don't. I just didn't give me the.
That's odd. That was one of my favorites.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that I was like. I thought you were about to say the opposite when you were speechless. I thought you were going to say, "Fuck, that's amazing," because I really like that song.
Yeah.
I love. Do you want me to say what I liked? About it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I really liked the like long 2-minute build up of the guitar.
Yeah.
You know, on both sides, just kind of, you know, going for what felt like forever.
Yeah.
How long did it go for?
The actual acoustic?
Yeah, no, like it was like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
The drums, to me, were a highlight, which you said that you liked, and then you were like, I hope they come back. They did come back.
Yeah, for sure.
I think their writing has gotten better. Like it definitely seems more mature. A song like Two Horses is like incredibly written. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like there's no doubt about it. Like, you know, I don't know who did all the writing. I don't know who's writing each song.
Who's penned each one?
Yeah, who's pen to paper, but you know, it seems like each record they're progressively getting
Yeah.
better at writing. Track 10, title track, Forever, How Long?
Uncertain the day, my head pops out. It's another cold grey morning, and the blood rushing out from the cracks in my head. Then much with
Very descriptive.
Yeah.
The last video I watched told me the pH of my microbiome was certainly causing my blues.
I like these lyrics.
I know.
It looks like a dahlia fall is trying to land. It's time to curtain the night.
I have come to the conclusion that May has like the tonality is my
Your
favorite.
favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can come to the conclusion yet. I'd have to go
Yeah.
and see who sings each song.
Yeah,
'cause their voices do tend to sound a little similar. Like I know they're different voices, but I can't pinpoint who's who each. You know, it's like when I started listening to the Beatles. You know, you're trying to figure out
Who's
which
who,
one's George and Paul. I think their writing has just gotten so much better. The storytelling specifically.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that was phenomenal. I wonder what Forever How Long means, because, you know, she says in Besties, like, you know, forever how, like, you want to play forever how long?
Yeah.
So I don't know what that really means.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll find out, you know, by listening to this last track. I'm sure I'll have to go do my own research.
Yeah.
But final track 11, Goodbye, Don't Tell Me.
I tap as I talk. I text while I walk to you. How was your day? Are you in pain still? In the empty apartment you recently sold. Is that why I'm here?
That's a great vocal piece
Yeah.
right there.
I've fallen in love with a feeling.
Who sings this one?
This one is Georgia.
I might like Georgia the most.
The song bookends the album with Georgia's songs about love. Nice.
If Georgia's the same one who sang Besties, then I think
That's yours?
Georgia is my favorite.
It's got this steadiness, but it's also got the weirdness, eh?
Yeah.
It's like you're floating and great ending of an album. Oh, we even get some flanger. Wow. That was
lovely. That was a great way to end it.
great way to start it. She bookended, like they just said. She started with Besties.
Was it her that did Besties?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so you fact checked that for me.
Yeah, well, I Googled, I geniused it.
Geniused it. I see.
Yeah.
I was just looking here while we were going through, and I got to say, because I was like, who's the executive producer or behind this? My man James Ford is coming through with. He's becoming one of my favorites in the producing world. I mean, he's done stuff for Blur, Depeche Mode, Arctic Monkeys, Gorillaz, Pet Shop Boys, Declan McKenna.
Holy shit.
But some of the stuff that he's worked on, if I go here to like more recent stuff, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. He co-produced that with Alex Turner.
Yeah.
You haven't heard it, but Geese 3D Country. Phenomenal record.
Yeah.
Last Dinner Party, Prelude to Ecstasy, Fontaine's DC, Romance, and then now his most recent one, Black Country New Road.
Wow, he's got a resume.
He's building a great resume.
Holy
I mean, he's
jeez.
been doing stuff since the early 2000s and stuff. But
I'm glad that we went into this, and I'm going to give Ants another shot because I want to just check it out. And now I just want to A/B the two.
Yeah.
But I really, really. My craziness for female vocalists and especially female harmonies.
Yeah, that one track.
That one track. All three of them was just absolutely gorgeous, right? So that was a real treat musically. Should have had one more track to make it 12 because it drives me nuts when they're only 11. But
or cut it. No, I wouldn't. Well, I guess you there was one track you didn't like that much. You didn't like Nancy.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge on
so you can cut Nancy
to make it to 10. Yeah,
I would have to add something because I liked every track.
Yeah,
there wasn't really one that I didn't enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Most importantly, I had a great time. Hope you had fun.
I had lots of fun.
You look cool with your coveralls and you're matching the cover. You even got like a little pink toque.
I've been getting a lot of slack from certain family members besides you for my coveralls and
no, I like them. I think they're fresh. What do you guys think of his coveralls? You rocking with them? You think he looks cool?
They're a little bit tight in the crotch right now because I have to adjust these. But
if this is your first time listening to the album, go check it out without us yapping in between and nodding our heads and stomping our feet and doing all kinds of whistling and everything we were doing.
Yes.
We were making a lot of noise. So go listen to it on your own so you can really enjoy the album. Go stream it, buy it on vinyl, whatever you want to do. And then, you can go check out our Ants reaction. It's quite old now.
A couple of years.
And we had a different setup. And I might even look back at that video and see how I liked it at the time.
You know what? I really, maybe you can pose a question or I can throw it just there. But which do you prefer? Do you prefer the new or the old?
Well, there's also their debut, which you haven't heard, but
yeah.
I think.
But I mean, the new direction.
Yeah, true.
Well, the new direction, right?
Yeah. So let us know. We'll see you guys soon with more album reactions. We're trying to catch up. We want to catch up on every album that's been released this year. That's our goal. It doesn't matter the size of the band. It doesn't matter if if it's an EP that was released from a guy in Wisconsin with 4 SoundCloud listeners. We will be listening to everything.
That'll make my eye twitch. I already have FOMO really bad with everything.
Well, don't worry. You don't need FOMO because we're going to listen to every single release this year. So stay tuned. Much love, guys. Peace.
Take care.